Hey guys, happy Sunday night. Ooh, I need to get a pillow. That lets me sit a little bit better on my low chair. Happy Sunday night. Happy Palm Sunday night. How's everybody doing? Yeah? You must be busy tonight. I've got one friend. Oh, there's my sweet Dorns. Hey, Sherry, Ellie and Zoe, Chandler, what's your little brother's name? Hey. Jessica, what's your little boy's name? I've got to get his name right. He's in kindergarten. Hey, Lee. Happy Palm Sunday, everybody. Hey, Easton. Okay, I'm writing that down. Chandler and Easter. I wonder if Chandler memorized a new Bible verse today. I don't know. How do y'all like my doves? I got a little technical. A little springy. Hey, Marcia. Ooh, I bet you had a good supper tonight. I had veggies for lunch, but I was a little bit bad at supper. Hey, Bear, Chief Bear, and Kristen Lorick, and the Boyces. Guys, you are going to love Happy Palm Sunday. You're going to love this book tonight. Since it's Palm Sunday, I thought we needed an extra special book. And the one I had for tonight, I'm saving for Easter Sunday night. Okay? Hey, Amber. So tonight's book, and I'm going to read it in an accent that I've been practicing. I don't know. Hey, Andy and all your crew. I don't know. Hey, Velo. Hey, Eli, darling. Terrell Prosser. Check out those nails, baby. Look at that. I've got Easter nails. Easter nails, Terrell Prosser. Well, tonight's book, like I said, I'm trying out a new accent, so be kind. Hey, Cheryl Hale and all your boys. This book is by Max Lucado, published by Scholastic, and it's called All You Ever Need. And it's really, really a beautiful story. So, I can start now because Terrell Prosser likes my nails. See? Oh, got some Easter cotton candy or whatever you want to go. And yes, I do my own nails. So, they're not going to look gel. But I think they look pretty good. Pretty excited. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Samantha Ingram. Hey. Okay, so All You Ever Need by Max Lucado. Hey, Jeannie and Daryl Bryant. Hey, guys. All right, we shall begin. Years ago, there was a village in a desert land. In this dry land, there was very little water. It seldom rained. But when it did, the people scurried about, capturing what they could in buckets and pots. Every drop was like the purest gold. Isn't the illustration amazing? Look at that. So it didn't rain a lot, so they had to catch the rainwater when they needed it to. But even though the land was dry, the people were never thirsty, for nearby lived a kind man named Tobias, who owned a deep wellspring from which poured clear, cool water. The people called Tobias the Water Master, and they loved him very much. He shared his treasure with everyone in the village. All they had to do was ask, and the Water Master would gladly let them dip into his well. "Drink all you want," he said. Oh, he looks like a Water Master, doesn't he? Wow. And he's happy to do it. Not only did Tobias share from his well, but he taught his son to do this also. Tobias and his son Julian would help the people dip their buckets and carry their loads. Day after day, the people would come to the well. Tobias would smile and say, "Take all you need." He would walk or talk to the people about their lives. He would laugh with them and ask them questions about their hopes and dreams, while Julian helped them draw water for their families. Tobias was a kind friend, always ready to help the villagers. That's what we want to be like. We want to be like him and say, we want to help people, don't we? So his daddy trained him well. Hey, Emily. Here we go. Let's see what happens next. One day, the water master announced to the village, "My son and I are going away for a while. While we're gone, my servant Elzevir will watch over the well. He will give you all the water you need." With that, the water master and his son turned and walked up the road leading from the village. Hey, Sally. Hey, Toby. So this is Elzevir. And he's supposed to be following the directions of the water master. The people were sad to see them leave, but they trusted Elzevir to supply their need. And indeed, Elzevir did just as the water master said. Each day when the villagers came to ask for water, he eagerly, happily filled their buckets. As he did, he told the people, "Take all you need. There's plenty of water for all." For a time, the village went about his business as usual. So Elzevir was doing a good job right now. And he looks happy to do it. But then one day, Elzevir noticed that the villagers were not grateful when they received their water. They just took their full buckets and raced away without one word of thanks. This troubled Elzevir so much that he decided to stop giving water to everyone. He forgot the water master's kindness to all. Instead, he announced to the villagers, "From now on, I will not give water to those who aren't thankful." The people were surprised. After Elzevir's announcement, all the villagers tried hard to remember to thank him when they received their water. He looks like he didn't have some good breakfast this morning. He looks mad. Yeah. Sometime later, Elzevir noticed that some of the people were unkind to their neighbors and mean to their animals. Again, the substitute water master was bothered. He determined to give water only to nice people. "If you are mean to your animals or unkind to your neighbors, you will not get any water," he announced. The people worked hard to please Elzevir so they wouldn't go thirsty. But as time passed, the taskmaster continued to find some new fault with the people. "You are too busy. You are too lazy. You're not quick enough, or smart enough, or pretty enough." With each decision, fewer people were given water. Now he just looks like he's just sitting around trying to be mean. Are we supposed to do that? Are we supposed to pick and choose who we're kind to? Over time, the villagers grew sad and angry. "How can we ever be good enough for Elzevir?" they questioned. "We'll all die of thirst," they cried. As Elzevir rules grew longer, the line for water grew shorter. The people grew thirsty and began to give up. "It's no use," the people cried. "We can't please you." Now look at those sad, angry people. Ooh. It's kind of hard to make people happy, isn't it? But let's see what happens. In the midst of the shouting, a quiet figure approached the gathered visitors Elzevir eyed the man suspiciously. "Another thirsty soul, no doubt," he growled. "Can you show that you are worthy of this water?" Wonder what's going to happen there. I don't know. The man quietly strode to the well and turned to the people. "I have come to help you," he said. Elzevir was angry. "Just who do you think you are?" The man removed his cloak, and the villagers gasped. Who could it be? Who could it be? Oh my word, who could it be? When they saw the familiar face, they began to whisper among themselves, "I am Julian, the son of the watermaster. My father sent me to share the water with all the people." At that, the people cheered. Elzevir became afraid. The villagers wanted revenge. "No water for Elzevir," they shouted. Is that supposed to be what we do when somebody treats us unkind? Now that's Julian that came back, the son of the watermaster. The son held up his hand to the crowd to quiet them. "My father's water is a gift to all," he said patiently. "But Elzevir was cruel to us." "I know he was, but if water were given only to good people, who could drink?" No one spoke. The son placed his hand on Elzevir's shoulder. "Freely you have received, freely give." So look at Julian. You think he would be mad at Elzevir because Elzevir did not do what he was supposed to. But look at him being kind. Look at the kindness. Julian showed forgiveness to Elzevir. The people looked at each other and were silent. They knew the son's words were wise and true, and so from that day on, Elzevir was forgiven, and the water was shared freely. See that water there? Now, what do you take from that story? There were some good gentlemen named the Watermasters, and they freely gave the water, but they went away and put Elzevir in charge, and Elzevir didn't follow their directions. But the Watermaster still forgave Elzevir, okay? And that's kind of what this season is all about. Today was Palm Sunday, and ask your mom and dad to share with you, and I'm sure maybe you watched church online today. But this is a season where we remember about sharing and caring and forgiveness and just being good. Just being good and doing what Jesus would have us do. And what I would have you know tonight is that I love you and I miss you. Now let's say what we say every night, okay? You ready? Are you ready? Sally, you ready? Here we go. You are kind, you are smart, you are important, and more than anything else, you are so loved. Remember, at any time you can go to YouTube and type in Mrs. Denise Reads and say you just want to go back to Chrysanthemum or to any of the books. You can do that anytime. Just scroll down, and when you see my face, go on it, and you can subscribe to it, and you can watch the shows anytime you want to, okay? I love you, and I miss you, but I'll see you soon. Y'all have a great night, and remember, tomorrow is spring break. There's no e-learning next week, but guess what? I'm still going to read to you every night, okay? I love you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.